Hey everyone, John Selby with the Selby team here, and welcome back for another market update here for San Diego. I apologize, we got a little crazy last month and I wasn't able to put one together because we were in the process of getting our office finalized and things just got ahead of me. So it was more important to get you guys our newsletter than it was to get the market update. So we're going to go back a little bit. I'm going to take our market update back to May anyways, kind of give you kind of the rundown of things and the projections for the rest of the summer and all that good stuff. So we've been trying this new format. Hopefully you like it. Let me know if you have any questions or if you would like to change it or like me to change it in any fashion. If not, we're going to just get into it and start our update for you. At the end, I want to make sure you guys get the special announcement as well. So please stick around to the end to make sure you are included. Awesome. So jumping into it, San Diego market update. We've seen, generalization. We've seen prices dip and sales have risen a little bit. But really, what's actually happening in the market? Let's get into that and really see. So. All right, next slide. Hold on one sec. All right, here we go. So prices are down, sales are up. This is year over year. We are seeing the median sale price in San Diego has dipped about 3% year over year, but we're seeing almost a 5 or just over a 5% bump in home prices. So people saying the market's cooling. Yes, prices have taken a slight touch backwards or down, but the reality is more homes are selling right now than what sold last year this time. So it's a great sign. Things are moving, and it's just making sure the right thing and the right price and all that for home sales. So right now we're at a median sale price in San Diego of $954,000. This is city of San Diego. This isn't necessarily taking into the county. Testing out our data a little bit here, trying to take it bite sizes as opposed to giving you guys this big overview of the whole entire market in a whole. So. Homes sold, it's up 5.2% from last year. So we had last year 2,552 homes had sold. We're currently at 2,684 homes sold, which is a decent bump up compared to last year. 5% is quite a bit, considering we only saw about a 3% decrease in home prices overall. So it's still very much a competitive market. In some cases, maybe a little bit less, but most of the time it is competitive. If you look at Redfin, they're saying the competition score is 100 out of 100. And then if you're looking at the sale to list price, we're seeing a 99.3%. So it's only down 0.17% from last year. And then homes being sold above list price. We're still seeing 36.3% of homes selling above list price. That's a little bit less than last year, but it's not significantly less. Some other stats that I've been looking at that aren't on here, there've been basically a third of homes are selling over, which you're seeing here. A third of homes are selling under, and there's a third of homes selling at the listing price. So 2/3 of homes are selling at or above the listing price right now. And only 1/3 is selling below. So what does that tell you? It tells you that there's still a very, very active market. And it also tells you that you need to price well. Buyers are not willing to just buy anything. So pricing your house at the right price with the right prep work is the key to getting your house sold, and it's still going to sell really well. And for buyers, it doesn't mean it's a bloodbath out there. You can just go and write lowball offers on everything, but there are deals to be had as well. So where are we at with interest rates? They took a little bit of a dip down. We've really been hovering in that high 6 range, 6.6, 6.8. The low for the year was around 6.2, I want to say. Actually, that's a lie. We got down as low as 5.99 for a very brief moment. And then they've really been sitting at that high 6 range. So we got a little bit of relief this past week. Hopefully that will continue. Every percentage point or half a percentage point is a substantial amount of affordability for a potential homeowner. So something we really want to consider. So what does this mean for you guys? Sellers, last year's bidding wars, those are just not really necessarily the case. They are happening in a third or so of the homes, but it's not happening across the board. we're still in a strong position. So 23 days is the average market time right now. And in a lot of situations, it's less. We just put one of our listings in escrow in 4 days with multiple offers. So just giving you kind of some context on that. Look, basically, we can't exactly price to 2024. We can even really price to last year. Making sure you're staying accurate and up to date on market numbers is really key. And if you're a buyer, you have a little bit more wiggle room. You know, we're looking at like a third of homes are selling under the asking price, but don't get carried away. The key is there's a little bit of wiggle room, not a lot. There's not a crash coming. I've been talking to people recently. We reached a reset. We had a crazy COVID build. Interest rates hit all-time highs. We saw settling out, and we're now 4 years removed from that, and the prices are still holding strong. So what that tells me is we've reset. This is the new norm. And if interest rates go down, we're going to see prices creep up. If interest rates go up, we're going to see prices creep down a little bit. But right now, this is the norm, and we're not going to see a drastic price change unless there's a global catastrophe, another pandemic, another 2008, which is not being predicted at all across the board. Even if that happens, we're not going to reset to pre-COVID prices. So just my 2 cents on that. So we would love to move your family forward. If you're looking to get a consultation, if you want to buy a house, if you want some advice on selling your house, you want to make sure you're taking on the right strategies, please reach out to us. You can simply just respond to the email and we'll get you on the schedule and get a consultation set up with you and answer your questions. We are doing our grand opening at the office, which I'm sure you've started seeing posts about it and emails about it, on July 16th. From 5 p.m. to 7 here at the office, 3237 Adams Avenue. We'd love to have you guys there and celebrate with us. We're going to have some food, some drinks, and it's going to be a good time. We're excited to see you and excited to show off the office to you. Thanks so much. See ya.